T21, real people, real stories, finding solutions. So together we can make a difference. Research shows that 90% of current smokers started smoking regularly before the age of 18. It has been illegal to sell to anyone under 18 since 1997 in Texas. That means the current method is not working and has not worked for over 20 years. A large percentage of teens started smoking by taking them from parents. Instead of criminalizing our youth, maybe part of the answer is offering incentives to parents, therefore reaching the children. Moving the age to 21 is using the same method that was unsuccessful, expecting a different result. It can only fail. We asked current e-cigarette users what age they started smoking. The answers were both in line with current statistics and shocking.
God, when I was 10.
13.
About 11.
17, 16, 17.
I was about 15 years old.
According to a Penn State study, age purchasing restrictions on e-cigarettes increased regular cigarette use in teens, especially in pregnant teens. Their recommendation would be a tiered minimum purchasing age based on product risk. This is very important to us in the vapor community, because the longer it is before they can legally enter a shop, the longer they will be smoking combustible cigarettes. The largest threat we in the vapor community see to our youth is high-level nicotine pods. These pods are small and easy to hide and available at most convenience stores. They do not offer a step-down nicotine system encouraging people to slow nicotine use like the open pod systems sold in vapor shops. The high level of nicotine in pods offers a head rush and euphoric feeling. That is not mimicking smoking, that is getting high. With open systems sold in vapor shops, people gradually reduce their nicotine until they have reached zero. High nicotine pods do not offer this approach. They have very little merit in reducing the nicotine dependency.
Yeah. What level of nicotine did you start with?
I think it was like 21 at first.
And what level are you at now?
3, 2 and 3 fluctuate.
What level of nicotine did you start with?
14.
14. And what level are you at now?
3.
What level of nicotine did you start at?
12.
12. And what level are you at now?
10.
10. What level of nicotine did you start with?
Started with a 12.
With a 12. What level are you at now?
8.
8.
It is important to identify and define a trouble category, and then take action to restrict the damage that can be done to consumers. If over 70% of nicotine use in children is occurring with high-level nicotine pod systems, then action should be taken against that category. Removing flavors from that category will have no effect on this problem. The problem is in the nicotine level these pods are manufactured at. With 70% of youth tobacco use being high-level nicotine pods, it's obvious the risk is a category risk, and this should be the focus for a solution. Unless we stop the high-level nicotine pod epidemic, we could damage the benefit of the step-down nicotine systems to adult smokers by ineffective overregulation. At the same time the youth epidemic started, Altria, the makers of Marlboro, bought an interest in the Juul Pod Company for $12.8 billion and has since bought 45% of Cronos, a cannabis company. Altria admitted to the FDA pods are a problem with our youth and then invested in Juul, the most popular pod system, after announcing it would remove pods from the market. Altria has continued to lie and to target yet another generation of our youth.
I think if you see an increase in the youth use, high school use of 20, 30, 40%, I don't know what the exact number is. I think the action at FDA is going to have to very carefully contemplate its action against the category of pod-based products.
Our goals in vapor stores is to move customers from their starting nicotine strengths to zero, where they will eventually realize they do not need their dependency. Most of us opened our stores because we lost someone to combustible cigarettes. Our employees are trained to step people down, unlike convenience stores which have no training. We understand everyone has different dependencies. For some, it's the nicotine. For some, it's simply a hand to mouth. And others, it's the lung sensation. We train our employees to talk with customers and find what works for them. It's a very personalized approach. In summary, not only is the current law ineffective, but it will also limit smokers who have already started smoking prior to 18 the ability to get support. It limits an adult from making their own decisions about their health. We give them all other rights as adults. Why would we take away their ability to make a health decision that could benefit them? We have known for many years sugar consumption causes cardiovascular disease, which is the leading cause of death and a major contributor to medical expenses incurred by the state. However, no one would ever think of taking away the adult's right to eat or drink what they wanted. Taking away rights granted to adults leads to citizen unrest, such as in New York. In Texas, we should come together and find a better way instead of repeating our previous mistakes. Possible solutions would include restrict nicotine levels to under 30 milligrams per milliliter to cap youth use and maintain a benefit to adults trying to quit combustible cigarettes. Ban sales of all vapor-based products for any location that is not specialized in the sale of vapor products. Adult-only entrance into vapor-based specialty locations, unless accompanied by a parent or legal guardian. Possible ban on all pod-based closed systems, as they do not allow a step-down method to quit all tobacco products. We have made significant progress in reduced smoking rates, and all that progress could be reversed due to high-level nicotine pod systems. The damage is being done, and to date, the only solution being talked about is an age increase to purchase. Drug dealers have no age range. Drugs are still a large problem in our schools, and they remain illegal at any age. The difference is, drugs cannot be purchased from your local convenience store.